never underestimate the power of dreams or the influence of a human spirit. The potential for success lies within each of us. Hi guys, today I'll be introducing you to this amazing book written by Dr. Devika Rangachari. It is called The Queen of Ice. After reading this book, I was sure of one thing. Dr. Devika was an extremely skilled writer. Confirming my belief, she herself says that she had started writing small stories, poems, or indeed anything that came to her mind in her diary since she was 5. Also, she comes from a family of readers and writers, so she says it must have come to her naturally. And anyway, it is too hard not to make a huge success once you're practicing since 5. She loves to do historical research and write historical fiction such as this one. She could spend a whole morning doing historical research and just enjoy it. This also gives out some amazing masterpieces like this one, The Queen of Ice. This book is based on Princess Jidda of Lohara. Unlike some other princesses you might see in fantasy stories, she's not only beautiful and intelligent, but also ambitious and at the same time ruthless. She's also lame, despised by her father as she can't proceed him to the throne. The only reason for which Princess Jidda was allowed to live was because the royal astrologer said that her future held signs for greatness. Though her future held signs for greatness, it did not make her father despise her any less. He much more preferred his higher Vigraha Raja, the son of his late brother. Jidda though hated her cousin with wholehearted jealousy and loathing. Vigraha was a year younger than Jidda, but he was robust and proud, and never too slow to take advantage of the king's fondness for him. But he would act as a poor innocent child in front of the king, though he hurted Jidda when they were alone. And the king indeed did give him preference. But unlike her father and his family, Jidda's mother's family loved her. And so she always looked forward to the visit of her grandfather, Bhimashahi, the king of Khandara. And once during one of these visits, while she was about 10, her grandfather brought her a horse and a stable boy, Narvahana, of about her age to teach her to ride a horse. Jidda though hated horses and wasn't at all keen on that, but they indeed became great friends. At that time, a poor girl had been pleading with her parents. Valga was being sent away to her aunt at the palace as her family could not afford to feed them all. But there was nothing to it. She was not going to see them again. And so she left for the palace of Lohara. There, her aunt made her work day and night without caring much about her. But one day, as she was standing beside a stream, she saw Vigraha hurting poor Jidda. She rushed to help. After that, Jidda asked her to stay with her as a companion, abandoning her work with her aunt. Valga could not believe it. She was going to leave her aunt to be the carrier girl of a princess. Jidda though took both Valga and Narvahana as her greatest friends. A few years passed and the queen was having a second baby. Jidda was so happy about this, but it also ended too soon. Her father was giving her to the king of Kashmira in turn for a piece of land. And when the baby is born, the king is so pleased as he at last has his own son. Jidda is also very happy, but the wedding had come near. And when she is married off to the dissolute ruler of Kashmira, she must learn to hold her own in a court ridden with factions and conspiracies. Jidda, though, is no ordinary queen. Ruthless and ambitious, she wants to prove her destiny. At that time, we see her as she transforms through different phases and tragedies in her life. It is an amazing and unpredictable story which shows the two sides of a human being. Here we see how Princess Jidda, young and weak, turned into a mighty queen respected by all. She fulfilled her destiny and completed her wish to rewrite history. I would indeed love to thank Dr. Devika for writing this amazing story and appreciate her in her talent in writing such stories in such a context that even young readers get it. I hope that you all will enjoy this book. You guys should definitely read it. Thank you everyone. Keep reading. Goodbye.